Caleb Neesmith with Middle Georgia Aerial Photography. Today we're just going to take you through the list of some of the things that we use here, give you a little introduction of some of these things, as well as a little safety tips for some of you flyers out there, just to keep everybody safe. First of all, I just want to say, quads, these things are not toys. When you get to this level here, this guy here, this is more of a toy. If you have children with adult supervision, you can take it outside, fly it around, that's fine. It don't really do much harm. These things aren't really capable of doing too much. They don't go too high and all, but they're very hard to fly. So it's just kind of a beginner drone. It kind of is what it is. Now, if you're getting more serious and you really want to get into some aerial photography and really be able to use the drone, you're going to have to go ahead and step your game up a little bit. The Phantom 1, the Phantom 2, they were great models. They've come out. We ventured with those when we first had them. We've seen what they had to offer. We continually upgraded as the times got better. DJI has been killing the drone game. As you see now, we have advanced all the way to the DJI Professional 3. We did have the standard. Actually got rid of it just because of the camera quality. Nice bird, but we here as an aerial photography business, we needed the 4K. So we also went ahead and did the carbon fiber props on this bird here. But that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about. That's what really changed the game. Now, a while ago, we had a little toy. This guy here is an aircraft. You are a pilot in charge of this thing. Now, this guy here is well capable of breaking the FAA 400 feet barrier. So that means a lot of responsibilities are going to be entitled with this baby. Nobody just needs to be driving this thing around. Now, I encourage everyone to fly safely. You can go online to FAA.org and get your license to fly. It's not a long process, $5. This is what it will look like. I'll let the camera see that. Has your registration number on it. This keeps you completely legal with all law enforcement in your area, as long as you can abide by the rules. Now, what that insinuates is you will not fly within 5 miles of an airport, and you will not fly over publicly crowded like ball stadiums, as we say, professional sport teams. Okay, pretty easy. And it also states that you will not break your 400-foot barrier. We know we don't fly these over 400 foot. It can cause a lot of damage, guys. These are people's lives we're playing with here. These are real planes up there. All right, back to the copters now. Everybody knows about the battery that's coming in. Get about a 25-minute flight time on these bad boys. They pop right out the back of them here. I have an extra one. You need to make sure you get an extra battery. Nobody wants to be flying around with one. What you have here is the Phantom Professional. As you see, it comes with a rotation gimbal. It keeps that camera nice and steady during flight. It's not activated right now because the camera is not on. It comes with all different sticker packets to let you get the customization look you want. Back to the carbon fiber props. Adds a little more lift, makes things a little bit quicker and just a little more efficient as the ones that come out of the box. Nothing wrong with your standard props. If you're running them, that's fine. Make sure they're tight before every flight, just to ensure that you get a good grip. Now this bird here, we do most of our work with it. It's unbelievable what it can do. We are going to venture into the Inspire 1 here soon, but it's it's one of our price point things. We got to work our way up to that. But as you all probably know, there is a Phantom 4. It is on the way, and supposedly it will be released on the 15th. And that's like here today, I do believe. And I would love to get my hands on one of those bad boys. One second, let me see who this is. Hello there. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. UPS come in. What is this? Let me clear this table out a minute. I'm starting to get a little psyched out here. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not supposed to be receiving a package today. I don't really know what this is. Oh my! Did somebody here order another Phantom? Did you order a 3 Uncle Dad? Did somebody go? What is this? I can't. Is it? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm actually at a loss for words right now. I wasn't expecting a package today, much less something of this nature. Seems like, oh my lord. Look at this here. Comes with a carrying case. Look at this styrofoam carrying case here. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. Oh my lord. There is the Phantom 4, fellas. We were just speaking of this, and oh, it's like a godsend. It comes out. As you see, it comes with a nice waxy styrofoam case. Check this out, guys. We got a lock here just to keep it halfway secure. I'll let you guys take the first look at that. I don't even know how to pull it open. Now it unlocks it. Let's see. I might have to turn this back towards me. I don't know how to do. Oh, boys. There she is. I'll let y'all get the first look. I ain't gonna take a look at it yet. Oh, boy. There she is in all her beauty. The Phantom 4. Oh, my goodness. She has got some weight to her. I don't know if that is, wow, fully encapsulated legs now, no more, oh my goodness. Are y'all seeing this? Look at that gimbal prop too. Great battery. Ventilation holes in the battery to keep it cool. Wow. That's a nice battery right there. Supposedly they're coming with a better flight time. I don't really know how, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but 25 minutes is plenty of time for me to be flying my bird around. As you see here, ensure the propellers is securely installed before flying. Match silver ring propellers with the motors. Same setup as the last time as far as matching your dots, but however this time we're going to have the push and release propellers, or so we say. Here we got the owner's manuals. Know before you fly. This is going back into the FFA guidelines right here that I just recently went over with you guys. This packet says the exact same thing. I read it in my Phantom 3. Also, there's a user's manual in there. Here are the push and release props in a nice little DJI bag. Let's see what these look like. Oh man, I see the design now. I was really having a hard time wrapping my head around the design until I seen it in person. And now I can really understand the push and release. Let's set that right there. Let me move this box out of the frame. Back to this. Charger is tucked away nicely down here. Everything we need. We might need to go ahead and get that out, because we're going to go ahead and need to put this baby on charge as soon as we can. Get that baby out. Let's check out the controller. I do see a few differences on the controller so far. It's got a different metal thing here, and it looks different than the one I bought for my Phantom. There's a plastic piece there. That one's all metal. Same wing antennas. Same basic controller setup, just the fact that now that we're going to be incorporating the sport mode on this one. Now, just a little sneak peek, we actually flew two DJI Phantom 3s side by side yesterday. I don't know if that was a what if on the internet, but we couldn't find that beforehand, and we did it yesterday, and it worked fine. So maybe your luck will be the same as ours. There's the controller. As you see, smart mode switch, refer to user guide before use. That's just saying that things are going to get serious when you start flipping that switch. The controller feels more solid than the other one. I don't know why that's the case, but it does. So we're going to go ahead and fire that one back up. Put that back in there. Same return to home buttons and things as normal. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about this camera. Supposedly now we got the obstacle avoidance here and in the front facing cameras here, as well as the camera being 4K capable with a dual supported arm here with two motors, supposed to make the shutter speed better as well as the rotation. The anti-shock shouldn't be as jumpy as the last one. And about that, I'm just going to be honest, guys. This is so unexpected that I'm ready to get out there and fly. I got to get ready, make sure I don't require any firmware upgrades before I do anything. Also, back to the Phantom 3 real quick. If you're riding around with ungraded firmware, you are more riskier than I am, brother, because you are willing to crash your bird. You need to get your firmware updated. That'd be like riding around in an old, outdated car that requires an upgrade, and you just refuse to do it. You got to get your upgrade done. We're require you to do your remotes, do your batteries, and do your bird. Alright, back to this thing. Like I was saying, I'm in such a hurry to get this thing charged up and we can get it in the air. We will be back with you. My uncle's coming over and we're going to get my co-captains coming, because you always need your spotter when you're flying these bad boys, especially with the distance of these bad boys supposedly will go. So we're going to get her charged up and we'll be right back with you guys, okay? Prop check, clear. GPS satellites, check. Clear for takeoff, clear for takeoff. System check with my captain Don there. There's the master of the bird. Check out that resolution, guys. This is full real time here. You're seeing it as we're seeing it. Unboxing of the Phantom 4. Some of the first footage off of it. The very first footage. We just took her up and took her for a little spin around. Check out the resolution if you will. And guys, I hope you enjoy the video. This is once again Caleb with Middle Georgia Aerial Photography. Master of the bird, along with Don, my captain, and also piloted his bird. Hope you enjoy.